Yo, what's good, everybody? Congratulations on making it to part 2 psychology of this course. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the reality of trading. Now, before we dive into this whole section, I want you to realize that psychology is the most important part of this course. Okay, it's going to completely change the game for you by shortening your learning curve and making you profitable faster. Okay, psychology is 90% of this game called trading. You can either help or hurt yourself depending on how serious you take developing and improving your own psychology. Okay, so when you first start to learn technical analysis, you're going to think, oh, that's all there is in trading, right? So you go, you go on and learn all the technical analysis and the indicators and what each thing means, and before you know it, your charts look like coloring books and you're no good at trading. But you believe that, oh, the more I learn, the better I'll be. That is not true, okay? And I know this because that's the path that I went, okay? And I'm telling you, keeping your charts clean and simple is all you need, right? Trading is a game of psychology and managing your emotions. That's the truth, and that's all that matters. When you first place a trade with live money at risk, you're going to experience all of the emotions of trading, and you're going to realize how true this is, right? You're going to experience FOMO, the fear of missing out, the fear of losing money, and let's say the trade slightly goes in your favor and you're in profit, you're going to experience greed and the feeling of wanting more, and you might double down on your position and leverage more, and it's just, you're going to realize how much your emotions try to impact your decisions in the trading, the financial markets. So, and then let's say you have a couple wins, right? And oh wow, I made money a few times in a row. You're going to experience like this overwhelming confidence that makes you feel like you're invincible and you just can't lose, and I'm the best trader ever. And I know this all sounds corny, but I swear it's true. You just wait till you place a few trades with live money at risk, right? And then let's say you have all that confidence, like, oh, I can't lose. And then you're going to do this thing called over leveraging. You're going to double down on your positions. You're going to leverage, or you're going to risk more than what you should be risking. Sometimes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% risk, like risking 50% of your account, sometimes risking all of it. And before you know it, you're going to take a loss, because that's what happens in trading. You're going to experience a loss. And then when you lose, 50% of your account, that's almost just like not recoverable. And then you're going to go on this losing streak and you're going to lose all your confidence and eventually blow the account. It's going to make you like, it's just going to discourage you from trading, right? And I'm telling you, psychology is the game, right? And if you can learn to manage these emotions and trade logically, you can become profitable, right? So what you need to understand is your emotions are going to have you doing the dumbest shit, like moving your stop loss, not taking trades at key levels because you just want to be in a trade, and just not closing trades when you should because you have greed and, oh, I want more, I can squeeze out a few more dollars. Just dumb stuff, right? Like, for example, story time. Look, I blew my first ever trading account. I started the trading account out with like $350, scaled it to just over $1,000. It was just shy of $1,100. And in doing so, I had a win streak. Like, it was probably like 8 or 9 trades in a row, just all wins. So I'm starting to think, shit, I'm the best trader in the world. I got all this false confidence. I'm the best. I can't lose. The markets are my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, just all this dumb stuff. And so I go to put on a trade, and as you can guess, I have this belief that I can't lose. So what do you do when you can't lose? You risk more than what you should be risking because, well, I can't lose, so I might as well make more money, right? So my original stop loss was $100, which is already 10% of my account, which is just stupid. But before you know it, after a very, very short 2 minutes, the trade was at negative $85, which is, like 8.5%, 9% of my entire trading account, which is crazy. So in 2 minutes, you go from, oh, I can't lose, to holy shit, I'm gonna lose. So my psychology was out of whack. My emotions told me to take my stop loss off the table, to let the trade breathe, because that's totally in my trading plan, which is like, it's just not. It's just dumb shit. And then after I pulled my stop loss, the trade went to negative $200, then negative $250, negative $300. And I said, okay, if price hits negative $400, I'll pull the trade, right? Because I can't lose more than 40% of my account. That's just stupid, right? Logic, right? But as you can guess, I didn't pull the trade whenever it hit negative $400. I stayed in because of stupidity, and I was literally just frozen watching the markets go against me. And I was frozen. I couldn't do anything. I can't explain the feeling, but if you ever experience it, you know what I'm talking about. And then before you knew it, boom, minus $950 margin call, blew the account. Lost everything because I couldn't control my emotions, right? And it didn't matter. This is the biggest lesson that I learned that day, and I learned like a lot all in that one trade. But the biggest lesson it taught me, outside of just chronic depression, but the biggest thing that it taught me that day was, it didn't matter how much technical analysis I knew, didn't matter how good I could, analyze the charts and tell you exactly what's going to happen, right? I just didn't have the discipline to stick to my trading strategy, nor the control over my emotions to even make profit that day. I was getting lucky in the markets. I was not good at trading at this point. You know what I mean? I knew a couple key things, but I had zero emotional control, and I had no discipline. I couldn't stick to my trading strategy, and that, guys, is a true recipe for disaster, right? Everyone thinks, the more you know, the better, but it's not true in trading, okay? A trader with, all right, here's an example. Try to grasp this. So a trader with a 54% win rate, but perfect emotional control, they're never going to deviate from that trading plan. They're going to win 54% of their trades month after month after month after month, right? That person is going to perform better and make more money than a trader with a strategy that on paper makes 80%, but they're an emotional wreck. Okay, because they can't trade that strategy of 80% because their emotions and discipline is all over the place. They're just not going to do it. And I guarantee you they're probably going to blow the account within 3 months. So you can't execute your perfect strategy if you can't control your emotions, and that is the reality of trading. Understand that. Psychology is the name of the game, and managing and controlling your emotions will help you shorten your learning curve and become profitable faster. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.